only wildlife sanctuary in Arunachal Pradesh. It is 80% is grassland, See, wildlife is very thrilling, okay? And that thrill you get to experience only when you come and explore the wild.
It's always like unpredictable.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, very
exactly,
unpredictable. You never know what you're gonna get.
When I just saw it, the elephant was so weak, so weak, and it couldn't, stand on its own. Okay. So we, managed the elephant to get up on its own, and then.
Oh, you guys physically pushed it. Oh,
it
wow.
Was, it was very thrilling. That I just can't, just forget. That experience is very good for me, And
it's in your memory.
Yeah, it's still in my memory.
Good day, viewers. Welcome to Eco Heroes, Aaranyak special podcast, and I am your host, Ivy. Today, we are in beautiful Pasighat, and we have with us Mr. Chow Konseng Chowpoo, sir, Range Officer of Borguli Wildlife Range, Ering Wildlife Sanctuary. So, thank you, sir, and welcome to Eco Heroes.
Okay, thank
First and foremost, can you tell, since you have been an range officer here for more than 3 years now?
Yeah, 3 years running.
Great. So can you tell us a little bit more about Ering Wildlife Sanctuary and what are the flora and fauna that is found here?
Okay, first of all, I should thank you, Miss Ivy, for just giving me this opportunity in your just important podcast. See, the Ering Wildlife Sanctuary, it has been established in the year 1978 as Lali Wildlife Sanctuary. Okay, and in the year 1986, it has been renamed as the Ering Memorial Wildlife Sanctuary after the prominent figure Dr. Daing Ering, who is regarded as the architecture of the modern Arunachal. See, the Ering Wildlife Sanctuary, it is spread in the area of 190 square kilometers. And it is divided into 3 ranges, Untold Wildlife Range, Borguli Wildlife Range, and CBM Wildlife Range. And then, the Ering is very peculiar in nature, the landscape, I should say. It is 80% is grassland, 80% grassland, and then 20% is water. And then basically, we have important species that are dominant, in the grassland, especially, I should say, this thing, the Bengal florican is the flagship bird of the Ering Sanctuary, which is critically endangered.
Yes, sir.
And then apart from that, we have got lots of mammals, big mammals, we have got small mammals, we have got reptiles, and we have got many birds, especially the grassland birds.
Yes.
So that's all.
So that's great. Sir, since you originate from Namsai, like you just said, so you've been working here for the past 3 years. How has been your experience as being a range officer in this landscape?
Okay. See, when we just speak about the wildlife sanctuary, especially in Arunachal Pradesh, then it comes in our mind that it might be hilly area, something like that. So everywhere you go, and most, the maximum of the wildlife sanctuaries or the national park are hilly belts. Okay,
yes.
It's located in the hilly belts. But the Ering is the only wildlife sanctuary in Arunachal Pradesh, which is grassland. So this is very peculiar and it's very unique. I should say it's very unique. Okay,
and very important.
Yeah, it's very important also. And then coming here, previously I was at Teju, Territorial Division. Then when I just came here, I was so surprised to see. Okay, see, the landscape is such that you have water bodies, you have grassland, you have woodland, so you have the complete package.
Yes.
So it's very thrilling, and then it's very mobile. It's very challenging also, especially during flood seasons and all that, because due to the mighty river Siang, the turbulence is there, so you can't cross it easily, and then it's challenging. Moreover, it's a boon for us also. Okay, the flood is a boon for us for the conservation purpose, because the poachers easily they can't go inside. So, and then my experience out here for the past 3 years, it's very good. I've come across many challenging situations and all. So I just want to quote one example. Okay, So it was last year. So I got a call from my staffs that see one elephant, it got fallen and then it can't get up and all that. So I just rushed. Okay, I just went there and then I just came, when I just saw it, the elephant was so weak, so weak, and it couldn't, stand on its own. Okay, so we, managed the elephant to get up on its own, and then
Oh, you guys
yeah,
physically
yeah, yeah,
pushed it.
yeah.
Oh,
It was,
wow.
it was very thrilling. That I
Yes.
just can't, just forget. That experience is very good for me.
Yeah.
Then we were so indulged in that, rescue. I should say a rescue work
Yes.
that nobody could get the click, of that
Oh, yes.
the moment. Okay, we couldn't make any videos and all. So
It's
the
in
moment,
your memory.
yeah,
It's
it's
like it's
still
just,
in my
yeah,
memory. So
yeah.
those are some there, and then we have encountered wild elephants while on duties and all
Duty.
that. So those were some it gives us kick when we
Yes,
just
yes.
remember this,
It's
those things.
very, like you're saying, it's very, how do you say, it's always like unpredictable.
Yeah, exactly,
Yes, very
exactly. I should say.
unpredictable. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, exactly. So
That is-
wildlife is when you walk into wildlife, you have to be like a wild animal. So
Absolutely.
at the same time, you you have to not forget that you are a wild. The guardian of the wildlife.
Yes, yes.
So
And you have to think like an elephant.
yeah,
think
yeah,
like
exactly,
a buffalo.
exactly. So what I meant to say is that it's the life in the wild sanctuary is very challenging.
Very
So
challenging.
you never know what stands
Yes.
in front of you. You never know what's going to be tomorrow and all that. So it's
Yes.
very challenging. At the same time,
very
we feel very
adventurous.
good.
Yes.
We are doing something important for the wildlife. Okay.
Yes.
So that's
So
all.
that is so great to hear.
Yeah.
We have also been working,
Exactly.
like I think we arrived almost at the same time as you did
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
Ering, and I remember that you accompanied us,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
our maiden meetings in the villages, like in
Mir,
Paglam and
Gadum,
Mir, like
yeah,
we
yeah.
had to cross the river and there was no
Okay, okay.
vehicle and everything. So, sir, since Aaranyak has been working in this landscape
Yeah.
through our CSMT, community surveillance and monitoring teams, so do you see any impact, or what would you like to say about our involvement, about the before and after of our presence? And could you tell us a
Yeah,
little
sure,
bit
sure,
more
sure.
about
See,
that?
I just remember, okay, the day we, as a
Yes.
team, we went to Gadum,
Yes.
and then we just crossed the ferries and all. I just remember your sleeper got,
Yes.
I
Yes.
mean, something. Yeah. See, previously, there was nothing like CSMT and all, nah?
Yes.
So you guys came and you just formed, the CSMT, and then we could see many changes, okay, especially Sibiamuk range, which is just neighboring Assam, okay.
Yes.
So, your CSMT groups and all, they are very, very much, very active these days, okay. So we could see, the conservation efforts they are just putting on, and then, the awareness program that you guys are just imparting to the villages, the community. So we can just see it, okay. Because forest department just alone we can't do anything, okay. So until and unless NGOs like Aaranyak and all, they just come forward and they just give us the important the feedbacks and all that. And then the community.
Yes.
The most important is the community involvement.
Yes.
So community involvement. See, wildlife. So far, what my experience I have just come to see is that the communities, the community members, they are very much reluctant to just come forward and support our efforts of conservation. See, and when you guys came, and then when you just mingle up with the community members and all, then it's the trust. For conservation,
Yes.
I can see many changes. Okay, these days many people just coming forward and just saying, we are just very ready to just conserve the flora and fauna.
Yes.
So I think those positive changes are because of Aranyaks, because of you guys, I suppose.
Thank you, sir. We are always, it's always a treat to come to Pasighat. It's always, and because our CSMT members are so dedicated themselves, we don't really have to motivate them too much. They're already very motivated. It's just that we are just providing the resources. Sir, so I would like to like continue in the sense ki since you have been a range officer, I would like to move a little away.
Okay.
And the fact that you are a forest officer and you have studied and worked hard for this position, Aaranyak has a lot of young viewers who
Okay.
aspire to work in conservation, and we obviously raise a lot of awareness on how to be a conservationist. But if I would like to request you as a forest officer, what would you
Okay.
like to say to our new generations to motivate them and, you know, give them a few tips on how to excel at your position
Exactly,
if they
exactly.
ever reach it?
See, I would just like to say my younger viewers and all, those who are really interested in wildlife conservation. See, the wildlife is something like, it's not like a bed of roses, okay?
Yes.
So you have to come out from your comfort zone. So, see, these days, the younger generations, they are so obsessed in mobiles and all. See, every time you just see each and every one of us, especially the younger, the generation, you got to see good mobiles,
Yes.
iPhones and all. But why do I just want to just suggest is that you can use your iPhone, you can use your smartphones for the betterment of the nature. Okay.
Yes.
See, to be a wildlife conservationist, it is not a big deal, you know. So what you need is your interest, your effort, and then first and foremost is you have to come out from your comfort zone. See, wildlife is very thrilling. Okay.
Yes.
See, very thrilling, and that thrill you get to experience only when you come and explore the wild. Okay.
Yes.
So you have first and foremost, you just come to the nature. You go to the forest, you go to wildlife sanctuaries, you explore it. See, you just gain the experience, and after that you have to decide, I'm really interested in this field or not. So, what I mean to say is that wildlife is very interesting subject, you know.
And I think so since I have also been a young conservationist, I think it's very rewarding when,
Yeah.
like you said, when you rescued the elephant, it feels so good to know that you've done a difference, you know, even at the smallest level, like I've done something positive to the world. And I think it's a very rewarding experience.
Okay.
And I think, so I would just like to end this podcast, and I would love to thank you so much. I know you're very busy and you always have duties, and like your phone has been, you know, you're always active, and you are one of the more active ma'am. Dear from ma'am keeps saying such nice things about you. So we are very happy to be associated, and the fact that you are supportive of us has been really great. And thank you so much for your time, sir.
Okay, thank you, Ivy.
And I would love to tell our viewers, keep watching us and keep learning from us and with us. So thank you. See you next time.